give myself away. I give myself away so you can use me. I give myself away.
Yeah, hallelujah. Shabbat shalom. Everyone, shalom, shalom. I want to welcome everyone to the West African Hebrew Israelites, the hidden identity. Thank you so much for joining today's teachings. I know your life will never be the same. I bless the name of the Most High for the opportunity that He has given unto us each and every time that we got the opportunity to prepare His message or the message given by the Most High, Yah Elohim. And I thank Him. I thank you for this privilege. I'm humbled by it. Father, thank you. Father, honor you. Father, worship you. Supreme Being, you are worthy to be praised. Jehovah Nisi, you are worthy. Jehovah Eshada, you are worthy. Jehovah Rapha, you are worthy. Father, I honor you. I bless your holy name. Father, thank you. I thank you. I thank you so much. From the bottom of my heart, I thank you for this opportunity. It's a privilege giving. It's a privilege giving, and I don't take things lightly. Father, I thank you. I thank you. And I'll thank our new subscribers, everyone that took time to subscribe to the channel. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I pray that you will not get bored. I pray that the channel or the teachings will enlighten you. I pray that you will learn a lot and you will be awakening from the truth. You will be awakening, like realize the truth all these years. And I encourage our subscribers to do their own research, please. And maybe you tend to follow us, you tend to, anytime we post a video, you like it, you share, but you have not take time to subscribe. Please, please, please subscribe to the channel, please. Let's subscribe. Let's talk about the teachings. Let others know about the good message Yah is blessing us with. So please, please subscribe. Let others too subscribe. I thank you so much. I thank you. Today our teachings will do the genealogy or the descendants of Abraham. The descendants of Abraham and being Hebrew, or who are the ancient Hebrew Israelites. I'm talking about not the people per se, but like race, color, because it's something that is contradicting itself, or the issue, because we are living in all these lies all these years. So even movies, and again, we have different appearance of the descendants of Abraham. And even now, when you mention Jews or the people of Judean, it's different race. So we'll dig deep to the Torah and see whether the race will appear and see, locate them. I think that will help. So let's dig in. First, we'll start from Noah. Noah children. Noah have three children: Ham, Shem, and Japheth. So we'll see the geographical location where they dwell and start from there. So we have before then, let's read the covenant, one of our covenants. Today our covenant will read from Isaiah chapter 44 verse 21. Isaiah 44:21. So if you have your Bible or your Torah, please you can take it and open and read it. The covenant of the Lord Yahweh. I read. Remember those things, O Jacob and Israel, for you are my servant. I have formed you. You are my servant. O Israel, you will not be forgotten by me. That says the words of Mosai, or more the word of Mosai. He will not be forgotten, or you will not be forgotten, or he will not forgotten you. He will not forgotten you. You being the chosen people, you be the descendants of Israel, being Jacob or Jacob. Let's take our Bible quickly, or Torah quickly, and open to the Genesis chapter 10. We read from 1 up to 5. Genesis 10, 1 to 5.
Genesis 10. Now these are the generations of the sons of Noah, Shem, Ham, and Japheth. And unto them were sons born after the flood. The sons of Japheth, Gomer, and Magog, and Madai, and Javan, and Tubal, and Meshech, and Taras. And the sons of Gomer, Ashkenaz and Riphath and Togarmah. And the sons of Javan, Elisha and Tarshish, Kittim and Dodanim. But these were the isles of the Gentiles divided in their lands, every one after his tongue, after their families, in their nations. And the sons of
Like I said, we are doing the descendants of Abraham, or who are they by appearance, color, and race. I hope that sits well with us. So we will leave the Japheth. We'll talk about Japheth, but not too much. So combine Shem and Ham together. We'll do Shem and Ham and see, because Abraham, our forefather Abraham, Yah called him from the land of Shem, and he came to the land of what? Ham. Yah called him from the land of Shem, but he came and what? Dwell, or Yah gave him and his descendants the land of what? The land of Ham, the land of Ham. That will be the land of Canaan. So we have a map on the screen right now, and this map is showing the location, or the land where the descendants of each three sons dwell. On the top, you can see Japheth circled by blue, lighter blue, then Ham circled by white, then Shem circled by yellow. So as we are teaching or treating only Ham and Shem, we will leave Japheth alone for this time. No, it won't be on these teachings. I pray that Yah will give us another opportunity to talk about Japheth, or to treat about Japheth. Japheth itself is a broad teaching. Said we'll find a lot, or have a lot to cover from the territory, from the land of Japheth. So let's see Genesis chapter 10 verse 6. Genesis 10 verse 6. We'll see the descendants of what? Ham. Let's read it quickly. And I read Genesis chapter 10 verse 6. And the sons of Ham, Cush and Mizraim and Put and Canaan. So they are four. The sons of Ham are four. Let's see the next map. We have the next map on the screen right now. We have Asia, we have Europe, then we have Africa. The first name of Africa, it was Eden, then it became Akabura, then Africa now. Okay, so as we read Genesis chapter 10 verse 6, it said the sons of Ham are what? Canaan, then we have Put, we have Mizraim and Cush. Or the Bible itself, it say we have it in the Torah. It say the sons of Ham, Cush and Put. No, Cush, Cush, then Mizraim, then Put, then Canaan. So Canaan will be the younger one. Cush will be the firstborn child, as the Bible mentioned. So we have Cush, we have Mizraim, then we have Put. So Put will be the third child, third son. Then Canaan will be the last son, because of the way Torah mentioned their names. So the map that we have, we can see clearly that the descendants of what? Ham dwell in the land of Africa, land of Africa, and they the Bible time, and they dwell and like occupy northeast of Africa. They did occupy northeast of Africa. So that's what we have on the screen right now. So the west side was empty and the southern part was empty. Then so the Put, Mizraim, Cush and Canaan, you can see, I hope you can see it clearly, we have yellow underline on their name and under their names. Then the descendants of what? Shem, we have Shem have five sons. So that one underline blue. We have the blue underline. Then the Japheth did have 7 sons. So that one underline red on top of the screen. Now we need more confirmation to prove that Africa is the was the land of Ham, or the land given to Ham. And let's see, this will help us all. It could be Europe for Ham, who knows? But we have to go to the Torah and have the confirmation. So if you have your pen, you can write fast, but I will repeat it. So we are reading Psalm 78:51, Psalm 105:23, Psalm 106:21-22. So we'll read Psalm 78:51 first. And I read Psalm 78:51. And smite all the firstborn in Egypt or Mizraim, the chief of their strength in the tabernacle of Ham. So this will be the story of when Jah stretched his mighty hand towards the children of Israel and smote the sons of Ham, or the children of what Mizraim, being Pharaoh and his people. So Psalm is repeating it here. And Yah is, the West is telling us, or the West of Yah is telling us to say, and smite all the firstborn in Egypt or Mizraim, the chief of their strength. A firstborn is a strength of the family, or a might of the family. So the strength of their firstborn, and the tabernacle of Ham. So this confirm that the tabernacle of Ham, Ham dwelt in the land of Africa, or he occupied the land of Africa. So the Hamites, Africa belonged to the Hamites. Then to confirm, Mizraim or Egypt is in the land of Africa. It's in the land of Africa. Torah confirm it. Let's read the second one. The second one will be Psalm 105:23. And I read Psalm 105:23, and I read, Israel also came into Egypt, and Jacob sojourned in the land of Ham. Jacob sojourned in the land of Ham. So confirmation, not Abraham nor Isaac, but Jacob or Jacob or Israel sojourned in the land of Egypt, in the land of Ham. He sojourned. He went to Egypt in the land, sojourned in the land of Ham. We have another confirmation here. Let's read the last one. Psalm 106:21-21. It say, and I read, they are forgot their God Elohim, their Savior, which had done great things in Egypt, wonders working in the land of Ham, the land of Ham, and terrible things by the Red Sea. So we have three confirmation that the territory or the land where the Hamites dwell is confirmation from the Torah that place it is the land of Ham, the land of Ham. So the Africa is the land of the Hamites. We have a picture showing. Just bear with me, forgive me. This is the best picture that we can find. That is clear. We did find this picture. It's like cartoon books or movie or whatever it is. We brought this because of the geographical location, the map that we saw, and the Torah reading in the book of Genesis. So the Japheth dwell in the north side. So even if you don't know anything, everywhere you are, we have gadgets now, social media, phones everywhere. As we watch movies, you can tell the Europeans or the white people, they are in the northern part of Africa. Then the Shamite now, one will say like they are the Arabs and all those areas, or they are the Arabs. I believe I'll put the right word for that. They're the Hamites or the Ham. So the Hamites are the darker skin tone people in Africa. But the Hamites and the Shamites dwell together. So along the line, I'm not talking about all the Shamites. No. Jah called one of the Shamites and came and dwelt in the land of Hamites. He called Abraham and came and dwelt in the land of Hamites. So let's see whether his descendants, what happened to them, and the appearance of his descendants, whether we have a confirmation. Yes, we do have a confirmation to prove, to show, and we will back up with the Torah. So let's dig in. We have a map on the screen right now, and this map is showing the map of or the territory of Ham. So you can see Cush, Mizraim, Put, then Canaan. So the land of Israel is a Canaan land. Is the land of Israel is in Africa. Is for Hamites. The land of Israel is for Hamites, and Jah called our forefathers Abraham to come and dwell in that land. The land of Israel is Hamite, is for Ham people, and no dispute about it. Like, you can't change it. It's forever Hamite. But Yah gave it to the his descendants. He gave it to his descendants like us, the Hebrew Israelites. And again, as Yah gave it to us, the land doesn't change to become Middle East, or to become Europeans, or to become a different race land. No. And the Palestinians or the Canaanites right now on the land, they are not the actual biblical one, because from the beginning, what we show, the Hamites, Ham have 4 sons. Ham is dark. His children are dark. They don't change to become like the Shamites. They do not change to become Shamites. But something about the Palestinians, when you meet any Palestinians or a Canaanite and you ask them, carry a conversation, they will let you know, oh, how many years ago our forefathers moved here. They will let you know. They won't hide it. They won't hide it. And the darker skin or the biblical Canaanites, they are still there. A lot of them came further south, like more inland to like Southern Africa and Central Africa. Apart from the exodus of our people those days, there was I would say 18th century or 17th century, there was a vast, like a huge exodus that took place in the land of Ham. The huge exodus took place. So as the Europeans and the Shamites like flooded the northern part of Africa, they descend and came more south. That is the reason why now you don't see like Put, which is Libya, you don't see much of the darker skin tone. You will see only the Arabs being fair skin tone or camel skin tone. And to Egypt, that is the reason why you don't see more darker skin tone in Egypt. You see fair or camel skin tone in Egypt. Then Cush, we did the teachings about them. They have the biblical or the original Cush people. Now the brown skin tone that we see in Cush or in Ethiopia, they are mixed. Recently we did a video, they did their DNA, and like some of them 80% they are Europeans and mixed with the Hamites being the Arabs and all that. So that one is another topic. Let's leave it. Because we are the teachings is based on us being the descendants of Abraham. So we have a map where Jah called our forefather, the map on the top, like the one on the top, you can see he called him from Uriah. It's okay. And so we have the arrow pointing on showing where Abraham came from. Then from there, that you see, we have yellow writing A. So from there, he moved, Yah called him, so he left there and went to what? Haran. Haran is point B, is on B. Haran will be modern day Turkey. So Haran is Turkey now. Then from there, he went south to the sea, being the land of Canaan. Because Yah gave Canaan to our forefather Abraham for him and his descendants to dwell there. So this is what we have on the screen on the top. Then on the bottom right, these are the Chaldeans where Yah called our forefather Abraham. So this is the biblical or the ancient Chaldeans appearance. I'm not saying this is Abraham, but if we have a image or a picture of Abraham, he will look like this, because he came from this area, being Chaldeans. So this is what we have on the screen right now. we have the next one. The next one is again the Chaldeans. The ancient Chaldeans is on the left, then the modern Chaldeans are on the right. So again, you see, Abraham was not a pale white face. A pale white face. Abraham will be like this, not a pale white face. Let's dig in. We have another picture of showing the Chaldeans, ancient Chaldeans. They are dressing and everything. So our forefather Abraham will appear like this. He will appear like this. Then we find a picture of a woman, Chaldean women, ancient Chaldean women. I think their dressing show like they are queens, if I'm not mistaken. But anyway, we'll put it together. So Sarah, being our grandmother Sarah, she will appear, she will look, and she will have this appearance. She will have this appearance. A Chaldean woman, she will have this appearance. And we have the next picture. We put this picture together to show. So the man will be like Abraham, then the woman will be Sarah. So Sarah and Abraham and Sarah, they will have this appearance. They will have this appearance. Sarah was not a European woman, being a white woman, and it's like all lies. Watching movies, even children books and all that, showing Sarah like a lighter pale paper face. Then Abraham, the same thing. No. Chaldeans are the Chaldeans. Again, you can do your own research. You can search, dig in, and you will see the truth. You find out the truth for yourself. So, I think when we do that, it will bless us, and we will know the truth. Do not take my word for it, but please do your own research. In this channel, anytime we tend to teach, I say it a lot. Please do your own research. When you do your own research, it will help us all. So do your own research. Now we have a picture on the screen right now. 4 pictures put it together and showing 2 men, 2 women. These are Egyptians, kings and queens. And the reason why we brought these pictures to show, or this picture to show, for us to refresh our memory for about what we read. The Egyptians are the Mizraim are Hamites, the children of Ham, and the Hamites, because of the geographical location, we know the Japhite, they are this, the Shamites, they are this, and the Hamites, they are this. So to confirm, now when you look Egypt, the skin tone of Egyptians are what calmer or different skin tone, but the biblical or the ancient time, these are the Hamites. They are darker skin tone. They are blacks, they are darker skin tone. So this is what we have. We have to read Genesis chapter 46. We read from 2 to 3, and we'll read 46, 26 too. This will help. But before then, I said the reason why we brought it. We are showing these pictures, this picture on the screen, to refresh our memory and to help. Sometimes we tend to see, but we don't force ourselves to go back and dig the Torah or search what we are seeing. So see is believing. We have that phrase, see is believing. So the moment you see the Egyptians being different skin tone, then that's it. So then where are the Hamites? Now the Hamites are the south. We show the map. The Hamites dwell in the northeast of what? Africa. So now where we are occupying western part of Africa and central and the southern part of Africa, that place was empty according to the Torah. So it's not all the descendants of Hamites are dwelling in like filling the whole area being Africa. We will get to that. So that is the reason why we brought this picture to show. Let's see the next one. We have the next one on the screen right now. I will leave this one on the screen. Then we'll read the Genesis chapter 46 from 2 to 3. Genesis 46 2. And I read, and God Elohim spoke unto Israel in the vision of the night, and said, Jacob, Jacob. And he said, Here am I. 3. And he said, I am God Elohim, the God Elohim of their father. fear not to go down into Egypt or Mizraim, for I will there make of thee a great nation. He will make a great nation of him. That means his descendants will be a great nation, a great nation. This time, the reason why we carry it's just the lengthy reading, but it's about the time Joseph was there already. So Israel or Jacob have to join his son with his, or like his household, with his household. Let's read the 46:26. And I read, all the souls that came with Jacob into Egypt, which came out of his loins, beside Jacob sons with wives. All the souls were 66. That means 66 that came out of what his lands, his family, that went out from the land of Canaan. And again, the land of Canaan being in Africa, and from there they went to Egypt or Mizraim. So with the map, the reason why I said we have to leave this map on the screen right now. You see, the land of Canaan, we can see circle red. Then Mizraim, circle yellow. So it's a border town. It is a border town. Let me bring this like in Africa, West Africa, like from Nigeria going to Cameroon. Or let me do it. So Canaan will be like Canaan is like it's like Nigeria. Sorry. Then Benin is like Mizraim, so it's border town. Or Canaan is like Togo. Then Benin, then Ghana is like Mizraim. I hope that sits right, or it does make sense. It does make sense. So it is a border town. It's the same thing. You can't tell me Togo is like in Europe, then Ghana is what Africa. No, it is the same land. This is what we are seeing. The Torah confirm it, and we have it on the screen. If the son of Ham dwell in Canaan, or the land of Canaan is for the son of Ham, they are the same people. They are the same thing. You can't tell me the sons of Japheth will dwell in they dwell in the land, the territory of Ham, so that make that particular area Japheth. No, it doesn't work that way. Where you will dwell, that's your place. And after the flood, this the area each and every sons dwell. So this is what we have on the map. You can see the Japhethites on the top, then the Shamites in the middle. So the territory of Shamites are not all that big or broad, and the Hamites on the left side. So this is what we have on the screen right now. We have the next picture on the screen right now, and this picture confirms that, as we read Psalm 105:23, and I'll read it again. It confirms that the children of what Israel, or the children of Jacob sojourn, or like the journey from Mizraim, Canaan, the land of Canaan, to Mizraim. And what they went and met and dwelled there. They dwell in Goshen. They dwell there with their brother Joseph. So let's refresh our memory. And I read Psalm 105:23. Israel also came into Egypt. And Jacob sojourned in the land of Ham. So this is their journey, as we are seeing on the screen right now. They identify them by the Egyptians have this unique mirror. The appearance of Egyptians, they tend to wear white a lot. If they dwell there, you have seen their pictures. They tend to wear white a lot, like wrapping around their skin, because this refresh our memory, if I may say so. That we have quote unquote saying that Jacob gave Joseph a coat of many colors. So that means the descendants of Abraham have a unique way of weaving their cloth, weaving their coats. So you can see them again here. They are wearing coat of different colors. It's not one color. You can see the stripe and different color. And they identify them by being shepherds holding animals. And you can see their hair afro. And Israel, the descendants of Israel love putting bands in their hair a lot, like covering their hair like with bands and lot. We will see more pictures, and all these stitches by time and time when they took them to like in captivities to Syria and Babylon and all that. You can see their hair bands and their braids or their dreadlocks. So this confirmed that these people are Hebrew Israelites, the descendants of Jacob or Jacob, sojourning or journey from the land of Canaan to Egypt. And all these pictures you can find it in museum in Egypt, as Egypt and not Egypt, sorry, UK, British, but in Egypt they have this in their pharaoh's tombs, like the pyramids. You can find all this in their tombs, but they know the truth, but they have to hide it. They are paying them to hide it. They know the truth, so it's up to us to take search and find out the truth for ourselves. We have another picture on the screen right now. This picture is showing you can see the Hebrews are taking care of their, like, the flocks, their animal. Remember, they are shepherds. So when Pharaoh allowed Joseph to bring our forefathers to the land, Joseph let Pharaoh know that our people are shepherds. Then Pharaoh said, then I will give them the land of Goshen for them to dwell there and take care of their flocks, because they don't want the animal in the city or the land where the Egyptians were dwelling. So they set our people apart, dwell in different area. We have this picture on the screen right now. This will be like a pharaoh on the left side with their hair dread or whatever on the side. You can see the same hairstyle or the same haircut on the left. I'm sorry, on the right. So the pharaoh is on the left on the screen. Then on the right on the screen, a woman having his son having that hairstyle. I don't think this woman saw the picture of this pharaoh and said, "Oh, let me go and dig and because I saw it. I have to honor this my king, or I have to honor the pharaoh and do the same thing to my son." No, we tend to do things repeatedly. Past on 10, you do it not knowing whether it is biblical or it confirms something. You are doing it because you came and met your people doing it. So this is what we have on the screen right now. And we have another confirmation. This one is, I believe, Joseph and Pharaoh. Why do the Egyptians have to have this and keep this? They do this drawing pictures as like a memory, a recording, the history picture, not a history book, but history picture. So when the kings or the pharaohs dies, they tend to bury them in the pyramid or their tomb together with this what, like, let's say this pharaoh number 1 ruled for 50 years. In his time, anything that happened, they have the records writing the animal skin, all, and again doing this drawing. So when that pharaoh died, his tombs, they have all this drawing. That tells you when you go there, this what happened in his time. I hope it does make sense. So, like I said, I believe the picture on the left on the screen is Joseph, and the one on the right is Pharaoh. Like the time Pharaoh, why do they have this picture? As I asked that question. Pharaoh is swearing in Joseph to office. So you can see the hands raised. And as at now, we do the same thing. If a president is swearing his cabinet, they tend to do like I do, like stretching your arm and say I do. You can see the appearance of Pharaoh being a darker skin, and he's doing like Shamite or like a camel or a white man. Then Joseph too, you can see a black man. You can see their ear, their cheekbones. Again, Joseph being a darker skin tone, Pharaoh being a darker skin tone. So that we need a confirmation of more of Joseph. So let's see something. We have the next one. This the one we have on the screen, 2 pictures put it together. Joseph on the left side, then the wife on the right side. Joseph did marry Egyptian woman and have children, two sons with her, being the two sons of Joseph being a black children or darker skin tone, a darker skin tone, the Asnaf. So let's read the Bible, let's read the Torah and find out this in the Bible. We'll read the book of Genesis. Hold on. Genesis 41, then we'll read 45, 41, 45, and I read, and Pharaoh called Joseph Pharaoh called Joseph name Saphaniah Paneah, and he gave him to wife Asenath, the daughter of Potiphar, priest of On. And Joseph went out over all the land of Egypt. So this is what we have on the screen right now. Joseph being on the left side on the screen, then Asenath being on the right side on the screen. You can see both are darker skin tone. Joseph was not a white man nor the wife. So to come together, having children, just do you think they will produce a white case? No. Genesis 41, 51 and 52. And Joseph have children, firstborn son. He said, and Joseph called the name of the firstborn Manasseh, for God Elohim said he had what? Made me forgot all my Torah and all my father's house. Then 52, and the name of the second called he Ephraim, for God Elohim had what? Caused me to be fruitful in the land of my adversary. So these are the names of Joseph's sons. The most important is now we have the confirmation of Joseph being a darker skin tone and the wife being a darker skin tone. So this will make sense that if Joseph being second in command of Pharaoh married to Egyptian woman, then the rest, what prompt them or what just grip them or what forbid them not to marry strangers? Let's refresh our memory or mind you, this time Jah have not said anything about do not marry foreigners. No. After our people left the land of Egypt, before that rules and regulation came in, this time Jah have not said anything. So they didn't marry, they intermarry the Egyptians. They are all one. They marry them. So let's keep this in mind too. We have the last picture on the screen right now. This one we'll read the book of Genesis chapter 44, 1 to 12. This Joseph was known about unique something. Apart from the coat of many colors, there was something that Joseph did, or just like test his brethren. He put his silver cup, a unique cup, beautiful cup, in the sack of Benjamin. So why did the Egyptian have to have a man, Pharaoh or the prince with cup? Why? Except something. Why? Why did they have to do this? Let's read Genesis 44, 1 to 12 and see or hear what the Bible is telling us. So this will help to confirm. And as you can see on the screen, Joseph was not a white man. Joseph had a darker skin tone, like the Hamite. Joseph have a darker skin tone.
Genesis 44. And he commanded the steward of his house, saying, fill the men's sacks with food, as much as they can carry, and put every man's money in his sack's mouth, and put my cup, the silver cup, in the sack's mouth of the youngest, and his corn money. And he did according to the word that Joseph had spoken. As soon as the morning was light, the men were sent away, they and their asses. And when they were gone out of the city, and not yet far off, Joseph said unto his steward, up, follow after the men, and when thou dost overtake them, say unto them, wherefore have ye rewarded evil for good? Is not this it in which my Lord drinketh, and whereby indeed he divineth? Ye have done evil in so doing. And he overtook them, he spake unto them these same words. And they said unto him, Wherefore saith my Lord these words? God forbid that thy servants should do according to this thing. Behold, the money which we found in our sacks' mouths, we brought again unto thee out of the land of Canaan. How then should we steal out of thy Lord's house silver or gold? With whomsoever of thy servants it be found, both let him die, and we also will be my Lord's bondmen. And he said, Now also let it be according unto your words. He with whom it is found shall be my servant, and ye shall be blameless. Then they speedily took down every man his sack to the ground, and opened every man his sack. And he searched, and began at the eldest, and left at the youngest, and the cup was found in Benjamin's sack.
So this will be this will make sense for the Egyptians to have this, like in this picture in their tomb or their pyramid. That will make like ring a bell, or like that will tell a story, a unique story, a unique history. Appearance, this will be appearance, or this is appearance of Joseph. This appearance of Joseph. The hair, Egyptians tend to wear wig a lot. Men and women wear wigs. I don't know whether is their style, but every time you see them with wigs, so you can see the hair, but the cheekbone and everything. This will be like modern day. You say someone like a tall person and beauty, like they describe a man beauty too, a beautiful man holding a cup, holding a cup. So Joseph holding a cup. So when Egyptians will see this, or they have this and confirm that, oh, there was a Hebrew people who came here, it tells a story. That's the history period. So as I'm bringing the teachings to an end, from the beginning to this point, now we know who are the ancient Hebrew Israelites, ancient biblical Hebrew Israelites. We know by race, we know, we have seen it, and the Torah confirm it. I pray that these teachings have blessed you in any way. Please give a thumbs up and do your own research. The word of the day, the word of the day. Seek the Lord Yahweh, O Israel. Oh, that the salvation of God will come out of Zion. The salvation will come out of Zion. When the Lord Yahweh restore his captive people, Jacob will rejoice, Israel will be glad. Israel will be glad. The salvation of Israel will come out of Zion. When the Lord Yahweh restore his captive people, Jacob will rejoice, Israel will be glad. Psalm 14:7. Salvation is very, very important when you read the word, which being the Bible or the Torah. Salvation is very, very important. Even in Psalms, salvation, the words of Most High is talking about salvation. And when we read the book of Matthew chapter 15:24, it says, the Lord, Yeshua was sent. It said, I am not sent, but unto the lost sheep of the house of Israel. They are lost. House of Israel. So Yeshua came for the lost sheep of the house of Israel to save them. Then when you read the book of Romans chapter 10:1, brethren, being Paul saying, he said, brethren, my heart desire and my prayer to God Elohim for Israel is that they might be saved. So please, salvation is for us. Do not waste much time. Very soon, trumpet will sound. Yeshua HaMashiach will appear in his glory. Please, join the unique and love and glorious salvation bandwagon. Please, let's join it, and we will be saved. Please, 360 degrees and surrender. Please surrender. You are a Hebrew Israelite. You are a chosen people. Please do so, and you will be saved. I am so grateful for everyone that watches my videos and subscribe to my channel. Thank you so much for sharing the videos. May Yahweh bless you and keep you. In Yeshua's name. Shalom, everyone. Bye-bye.